We back, we back, we back. They not like us. They not like us. Hey, y'all. Man, Drake probably had the worst time of his life yesterday. God damn. Hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We back. Back and we better than ever. Had to take a off day. You know, I still ain't getting no sleep, but there's neither here or there. You know? Most important thing is to be back. That is the most important thing. And we got a lot to discuss. We got a lot to discuss. God dang. Hold on. Goddamn, that boy 50 broke the internet. They say 50 broke the internet, y'all. Internet broke. When I was trying to tell motherfuckers, anybody, people thought I was just talking. When I was trying to tell people about that boy Meech, based off information and belief, and then what they put in the paperwork, based off information and belief. When I tried to tell y'all, something ain't right. That boy Meech might have busted a move. He might have broke dance in the middle of the courtroom. Anybody want to believe me? I ain't gonna say anybody, because a lot of people know what's going on. A lot of people can see through the smoke and mirrors. 144K, what it is. A lot of people can see through the smoke and mirrors. But 50 Cent just dropped a bomb on that boy Meech. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, 50 Cent is not a person that you should want to be your enemy. Like, Shorty is relentless. You're relentless. Then we got Kendrick Lamar, man. Kendrick Lamar had a hell of a night last night. It's crazy, because it seems like anytime Kendrick have a hell of a night, Drake have a bad night. It's yo, I think God damn, for real. I think similar to like Biggie and Pac, I think Drake is tied to Kendrick forever. You understand what I'm saying? I think for the rest of their careers, or Kendrick's career, I think Drake's career about done. But for the rest of Kendrick's career, his name is always gonna be tied to Drake's. And I think Drake hate that shit. Yo, did y'all see what was going on at the goddamn awards? The man won 5 Grammys, y'all. 5 Grammys, had the whole world singing "They Not Like Us." Yeah, we can check that out. I ain't even really been online for real. I gotta get my lighter. I ain't really been online. Man, y'all I can't keep it lighter to save my fucking life. God damn. Must be my cue to start smoking or something. Man, come on, YouTube. I only got 18 people, man. Cue the dawn, what it is. Lamar, what it do? Got my man True in the building. But yeah, yo, I think Kendrick. Whenever you mention Kendrick, Drake name is always gonna be mentioned, y'all. I think he did. I think he beat him that bad. This might be the worst defeat ever that we ever seen in history. Like I think this to surpass Ja Rule and 50 Cent or 50 Cent and Ja Rule. He destroyed that man, y'all. Yeah, let's get the show started. And then we got ASAP Rocky too, y'all. We got, we're gonna cover that trial every night till it's over. Cause I am intrigued about this fucking story that Raleigh made up. And I love how his defense attorney is breaking him down. Unconventional. Like he is just killing his credibility. That seemed like to me that was their whole. I don't listen to drill music, bro. Like the drill rappers I did listen to is King Von, probably Dirt. Outside of them, I don't listen to drill rappers. It's saying like Rocky defense team sole focus is just to kill his credibility. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. They is attacking that man credibility vigorously. Vigorously, y'all. So I expect to see some more of that today, like they did him yesterday, the other day. What was that, Friday? Y'all, they doing him so dirty, y'all. You said 50 dumb playing games. Yeah. But hey, who at fault? You know what I mean? Can't blame 50. Why would you come home and take a picture with that man? Whatever. And you know how 50 is. Well, maybe he didn't know. You know, he been locked up a lot of years. But you should have heard. You know what I mean? You know how 50 is? 50 don't, when 50 think you crossed him, he gonna take it to the next level. That's how he operates. But y'all, the defense attorney for Rocky is making Riley look so bad that I actually believe that he used the prop gun. I really do. Like it's crazy because that was the hardest part I was trying to get over was the prop gun. Like how is he gonna convince the jury that it was a prop gun? But I'm convinced. I'm convinced that ASAP Rocky grabbed the prop gun. You know why? Because ASAP Rocky realizes who he was dealing with. He realized he was dealing with a fake tough, bluffing motherfucker in Raleigh. He knew Raleigh was going to try crack slick. More than likely, he can't beat Raleigh because Raleigh bigger than him. You understand what I'm saying? So he like, yo, know what we're going to do, this bitch ass nigga? Since he want to play games, we're going to get this prop and we're going to scare his ass. And I think that's what actually happened. Then I think Raleigh, being a slime ball like he is, and being envious and jealous of Rocky like he is, wouldn't stage the same. Then that's what happened, y'all. He wouldn't stage the same. Like it's crazy. But let's get to Rocky. 9 minutes in. Y'all know I just dropped the upload to y'all. Make sure y'all check that out on the Bloodhounds. Hey y'all, hold up. Before we get to that, look at this. So y'all remember the other day I think that was yesterday. Yesterday we was looking at am I married? We're pretty much. Guess you could say that. But y'all remember we was watching this interview the other day? Why they took the interview down? Remember the interview of Ralo when Ralo was trying to explain his snitching or the reason why he didn't snitch? They took the interview down, y'all. Now let's see why. I guess he's gonna provide his narrative. I don't even know who this is, but salute to y'all.
But you end up saying something that you weren't supposed to be saying, and he took that and ran with it. That what it sounded like to me. You didn't say it on the stand, but you said it to your lawyer, which gave your
No. We ain't even gonna listen to that because he don't know what he talking about. Ralo lied, man. Ralo snitched. Like he didn't snitch by giving information. He snitched. Well, he could have too, but he snitched by giving up his phone. He gave up his phone, man, and he couldn't explain that in that interview because you really can't explain it unless you're gonna tell the truth. And Jay did an awesome job at keep asking them questions because he had to just keep lying, and it's only but so many lies you could tell, man, before people realize you playing games. Hey, G man, I was thinking that shit too. You know, I put in the comments, that he told on Manu Jones. Maybe they checked the video out because I think I the only one that got the video telling the truth. Is there any other video on Ralo telling the truth about his whole situation? I know 1090 Jake lied. I think Ralo paid him to lie. What's up, Nate? I think Ralo paid him to lie. I think I might got the only video on YouTube breaking down what happened with Ralo. I ain't seen it nowhere else. I mean, somebody else could have it, but I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it either. But yo, who's this nigga?
My partner.
Oh man, I ain't listening. Talk about quit, man. Hey, yo, look at this shit, y'all. This shit funny as shit. Check this out. Before we get into the show, y'all know how we always go through the Instagram. Yo, look at this shit. This shit funny as a motherfucker.
Time out. Man, lay down. Oh, hell no, your ass done. Fight's over. Medic, let me get that medic. Relax. Got your ass knocked out, buddy. Negative 1,000 aura. You trash. Get off me.
None
hey,
of them make sense.
Hey, I disqualify your ass. Fight's over. I saved your life. Yes, course, y'all see him push me? But he ain't pushed that dude that was beating his ass. Sorry ass.
Yo, the nigga popped the
ref. What's wrong with you? Leave the ref alone. I know this fool don't think he can put hands on me. And
look at the ref. Ref ain't with that shit though. He trying to slap him.
I'm finna go pop the trunk. Hey, ref, chill. Stupido loco.
Yo, try to slap him. Hey, I see that shit. I said, yo, he must was mad as shit. He stopped that fight. But let's get to some Grammy news. Hold up, first, did y'all see this? Yeah, how they gonna do my man? How they gonna do my man Babyface like this? I ain't gonna lie, yo. When I was young,
kicking us.
Yo, my mother loved Babyface, y'all. I'm talking about that's all she used to play in the house. Babyface. Oh, that's Babyface. That's probably the reason I know y'all. But look how Shorty disrespected him though. Like this guy's a fucking legend in the music industry.
I think it's interesting.
Chapel.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
Hello.
Hey yo, she got my man Babyface out there for her. She's a fucking ghost. Like, oh, she really shitted on Babyface for a ghost. The fucking ghost of Christmas past. Like, who the fuck? Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. But she tried to explain it. Of course, she just, you don't know who Babyface is.
But we want to thank you. But first I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about interrupting Babyface earlier. Chapel Roan had come up and there was a lot of commotion as there is on these carpets. But I'm a big Babyface fan and as are we all. And so I just wanted to say that I really apologize. But thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been great. Kicking us off, but we want to...
Yo, she'll never get on the red carpet again. Oh, Babyface is a fucking power player in that shit. Y'all see, yo, hold on, look at this dude, y'all.
Y'all go feel Donald Trump the part of me, bro. Go at me other Trump on King David, folks. 1096 again, use the lane. Mr. Goofy on King David. Adam22, I've been calling you, Adam. I've been calling you. You can help C-Mac get a lawyer, but you can't help me get
More than likely.
My lawyer asked for $5,000. I can't even access my money. But these people took my phones. They took all this shit that's connected to my bank accounts, bro. I don't have a state ID. They took everything, bro, so I can't access my money. My famous is here in jail. Like, I need help, bro. Man, I love y'all. I gotta go. Man, still Donald Trump the party, bro. Y'all hit up, y'all still casting that. Y'all see, man, Tyler, Lord Cat, get my case out the hole, bro.
I read the paperwork, man.
Bro. I'm an innocent man, but I love y'all, bro. And I need y'all help, bro. My voice need to be heard, bro. Like, these people trying to silence me, bro. I'm locked in the cell 24 hours. Nigga, I just went 5 days without taking a shower, bro. They had the whole jail on lockdown. They know what they doing, bro. They trying to make an example of me, bro.
Hey, yo, the whole jail on lockdown, they ain't making an example out of you. That's just, the whole jail just on lockdown, my brother. That's what come along with it.
Please don't let these people do that to me, bro. Don't let these people do that, but these people are full. A lot of y'all left me hanging in here too, fool. My bitch, my friends, all type of shit. Y'all go tell Donald Trump the power.
Yo, that man been locked up for 3 weeks. Talk about everybody left from hanging. Reaching out to Adam. Yo, why do these guys, I got a serious question, y'all. Why do these guys, he said Trump need to bottle up and down. Trump ain't bottle up and down. Yo, but why do these guys think Adam is their friend? Like, that shit is, like, too funny to me. Like, they really think that in hard times, I'm going to call Adam. You know, Adam got some money. Adam ain't doing a goddamn thing. Anything outside of content, that relationship is over. You can have a content-only relationship. Like, he talking about he need to call Adam. But I think New York put them together. He got locked up in Jersey. But they talk. I think they sent the word. All that bullshit he was doing, he thought he was getting away with it. That's what clout chasing got him. Got his ass a fucking pistol charge. And they ain't had to make it federal. I guess, he went from New York to New Jersey with it. That's how they hit him. And then they did Shorty locked back up too. He just came home. Booked already. That's what it looked like, right? Lando rapper Hot Boy was arrested today on unknown charges. He was just released 4 months ago after serving 2 years on a RICO. Yo, look sick. Yo, people gotta stay out that motherfucking that prison industry. Yo, look at this though, y'all. I don't even like Shorty, yo, but I thought this was cool. Shit, I'd have loved to do this when I was young. Shorty was on Wrestlemania. He only got like 30 seconds of fame though.
Speed. What? Speed. What? You're in the Rumble. Go.
What you mean?
Are you serious? Speed. You're in the Rumble.
Hell no. No. I'm not ready.
Go.
What you mean?
Go. Throw people on the
Recovery is free, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, yo. My 30 seconds wouldn't have been that. Fuck that. Like, all right, if you want me on the show, you ain't doing this to me. Like, at least let me hit somebody. They let you come in there and do a flip and get tossed out the ring and slammed against the table. That shit probably was fun though, but no, I ain't doing that. You gotta give me a little bit better job than that, pimping. All right, y'all, but Kendrick Lamar, man. Kendrick Lamar did his motherfucking thing, man. Hey, yo, Drake got a lot of diss songs he need to write. Cause he dissed LeBron, right? For rapping, they not like us. So what the fuck is he gonna do to Beyonce and Miley Cyrus and everybody else? Like he got a lot of he should be in the lab right now, dissing everybody. Yeah. Check out, yo. Look. Hey, yo. Yeah, I know Drake. Yo, Drake probably is through with that song, man. Yo, Kendrick gotta watch out. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Drake try to put a bag up. Yo, the whole crowd sung it. Every entertainer, every fucking songwriter. Talk about it's probably by the. Yeah, this is too funny, y'all. Yo, that bad won 5 Grammys. 5 Grammys. He beat out the Beatles, Beyonce, Sabrina, whoever that is, Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. Yo, salute to Kendrick Lamar, man. He did what he wanted to do that night. Bitch got.
I ain't got nothing to say but West Side.
Yeah, yo, he carried that shit, man. He carried that shit. What else I had on here? Look at this.
Yo, gotta ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Yo, gotta ask.
Yo, why they ask that man for her, man? What the fuck is he even there for? Like, Drake is just being crossed by everybody. Everybody in the music industry, Pops says salute to Kendrick.
About Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year.
I don't care nothing about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Hey, man, Pops said he'll do that bullshit, man. Keep Pops out of it. He probably ain't gonna get nothing for Christmas this year. What else? What's it called? One best.
And the Grammy goes to
Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Jay-Z probably played a role in that. I think her album did do well. But this is our first Grammy. She deserved a Grammy. Like, even if it's a charity one, she deserved one of them bitches.
And the Grammy goes to.
They had Taylor Swift announce it. What else? Hold up.
So, They Not Like Us playing in the arena. Everybody was singing A minor #1 diss track of all time. #1.
Yo, hey Drake, I heard you like him. Yo, the whole crowd saying that. Damn, Drake is done, y'all. Like his rap career is over. He had a nice run though.
So, They Not Like
I ain't
Us.
gonna lie, yo, that beat hard as a motherfucker. I think that's really what got. I mean, the song was nice too, but that beat was something else. Got Kanye doing typical Kanye antics.
Kanye, when is Bully gonna come out? When is Bully coming?
Yay. I changed my name to Yay.
Yay.
Soon this year, though.
When is Bully coming out?
This year.
This year. Kanye, the #1 artist you want to put on right now?
Give me a second, I'm focused.
Yo, Kanye is a fucking character, man. That man said, "Give me a second, I'm focused."
No interviews. Kanye, when is Bully gonna come out?
When is Bullet coming?
Yay. I changed my name to Yay.
Yay.
Soon, this year, though.
When is Bullet coming out?
This year.
This year, the number one artist you want to put on right now.
Give me a second, I'm focused.
Yeah, I seen that.
No.
This is Chicago, nigga!
Check him back. Check you out.
Chicago, nigga! Hey! Damn. Hey, yeah, I love you.
Yeah, Kanye funny as shit, man. He definitely on some shock value stuff. But did y'all see this? Now look, I don't speak this language, so I don't even know if this is what he really saying. But it said Ukraine president exposed the U.S. government for lying about sending billions to help them in the aid for war. Out of all the $100 billion that was sent to Ukraine for aid, they only received $75 billion in weapons. So what the fuck happened to the money then? Might need an investigation going on, yo. We missing probably like $100 billion.
Дивіться, я коли чую, і раніше чув, і сьогодні ми чуємо від Сполучених Штатів Америки, що Америка дала Україні сотні мільярдів, 170, якщо сказати більш точно. Така звучала точна цифра, яку підтримувала або голосував Конгрес.
Now, I don't know if they complaining. I don't think he complaining. I think he calling out Biden administration for lying. So where the money go? Because unless he lied to somebody, but he lied to them, or he lied to us, but it's a lie being told somewhere along the line.
Організації. Дивіться, я як президент воюючої країни,
Це 75.
ми отримали більше 75. Тобто 100 мільярдів з цих 177 або 200, говорять навіть деякі люди, ми ніколи не отримали. І це важливо. Бо ми говоримо про конкретні речі, бо ми отримали це не грошима, а зброєю. Ми зброї отримали на 70 з чимось мільярдів. Є навчання, тренування, є додатковий транспорт, є не тільки ціну на зброю, були гуманітарні програми, соціальні тощо. Але коли говорять, що Україна під час війни отримала 200 мільярдів на підтримку армії тощо, це неправда. Я не знаю, де всі ці гроші.
Somebody lying.
Дивіться.
We might need an investigation going on, see where the money went at. They probably got super rich. That's why everything was all fucked up. They stole billions of dollars from the people. Allegedly. Need to get to the bottom of that shit though. Got a couple more plane crashes. Y'all seen these?
The fog.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That's LA fog. This is a plane crash 3 days ago. And that was in California. It's a lot of ill shit going on. All right, yo. So y'all know the other day, y'all, we was talking about Big Meech. And I'm like, yo, is people giving Big Meech a pass? So 50 Cent posted this today. I think I'm Big Meech. And with a rat. God damn, Bloodline. What type of hey Bloodline, what type of sucker ass shit is that to say, bro? What the fuck? Hold up, yo. Let's backtrack. Hey Bloodline, are you a supporter of the channel or what? Like, what the fuck are you, bro? Like, what was that, yo? Like, that's something I expect a troll to say. Like, you come over here and I thought you add to the conversation. That was like some old hating sucker shit. What you call that? Now, what would you define what you just said, yo, other than sucker shit? I call it sucker shit, some hating shit. Like, I don't know. What the fuck do you call it? You gotta let me know, yo. I'm gonna have to block your motherfucking ass. That was a wild ass comment. No, we don't play like that over here, bro. I'm gonna need you to provide some type of explanation as to what the fuck that meant. But I don't think that was funny, my nigga. So say, oops, 50 Cent seemingly responds to Big Meech linking up with his nemesis, Rick Ross, by posting a photo of a rat. I think I'm Big Meech. So he say, hold up, he had some more. Oh yeah, this is what he said at the bottom. The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Collins. Her tell-all documentary reveals the truth. Yo, I already know what the truth is. Like I don't understand why people. Yo, it's obvious, yo. It's obvious what happened, yo. Do we gotta go back to the Cuffy story again? It's obvious what happened. Man, Drake then definitely lost. Cuffy Gatling interview. Coffee. Listen to this, y'all. We're just gonna listen to the first one. We ain't gonna go all the way in the big, we that deep into it. Like, y'all, the man ratted. Remember what I was saying, y'all. I find it's too many. Like, the biggest issue with me that didn't make sense is she never been arrested. You got a federal informant that never been arrested. And then you got Big Meech's name in the paperwork, clear as day. Remember, we read the paperwork twice. It says in the paperwork that Big Meech was going to receive a profit off the deal that he was setting up between Cuffy and the Mexican guy. That's in paperwork. He don't get no more time for that. He don't get sent to lock. He don't face no repercussions for that. I'm talking about zero, none. So to me, that's all I need to see. You got a woman who never been arrested, becomes a federal informant. Strike one. Strike two, she got your life rights. There's no way that this woman has your life rights and you don't know what she's involved in. I can't believe that. I'd be a fool. I'd be a fool to believe that's how the shit down here. I'd be a fool to believe that. She got your life rights and you don't know what's up with her. Shit. You kidding me? Like I said, she ain't got the keys to the Bentley. She got your life rights. And his life rights probably worth 50 million, 100 million. So you trusted. Now, in fact, I'm starting to think that was the deal. I'm starting to think the deal was, look, if you work for these feds to get me home, I'll give you my life rights. And you can make any deal. You get a profit. You get a piece of the deal. Because, yo, how did she end up with it? How do you just, like, out of all the people in the world to trust, we talking about mothers, sisters, brothers, cousins, you trust a federal informant? No, y'all. None of that shit makes sense. None of that makes sense to me.
A lot of times people get in position. When I was with the Source, I met a lot of people, did a lot of things. When I worked with Vibe, I met a lot of people. But my thing is always being a humble, nice guy. So, a lot of times people get in positions, they arrogant and they miss all the connects. I'm the humble guy. I want to talk to the quiet nigga in the corner and this person right here and the nigga mopping the floor, because you never know how circumstances change. You need all types of people in your corner. But so I got with Sosa. I got connected through Sosa because at the time I was doing what I'm doing, helping Pops. They brought me to Pops. And they was like, yeah, he got a record label. He needs some help. He needs some consulting. Can you help him? And that's how I started my relationship with the family, you know, from that point. Met, you know, Meech and most of the top guys. At the time, I was living around the corner with an OG named Michael Concepcion. And so I would go.
I know Mike.
Yeah, I used to go the back route through the neighborhood, make sure nobody was following me to go to Pop's house once things got hot. So that's pretty much where I did. I did my business. When I fucked with them, I had a time limit. It was business. I stayed at the house for 15, 20 minutes. He had a record company. So henceforward, you know, I was around when things, I could never figure it out. And I'm going to tell you something. The first time I met
one nigga, you understand what I'm saying?
All right.
We had already been writing on the story based on
Well, see, Sosa and myself, we all before all of that. You feel me?
Right.
Sosa is a day one nigga.
Free
you
form.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
We gotta
sir.
go back to this Meech situation.
Yeah, I'm the first nigga put $1 million in his pocket. He never seen that till he came to the loop. You feel me?
I heard
He
about
never
you,
seen
dog.
that.
I heard you was just an
Oh,
outstanding
yeah,
dude, man. Take care of your business, and your reputation in a good way preceded itself. So I understand now, based on from what we dealt with and seen with.
I called 50 out for that shit a couple days ago, Racy. I called him out for that shit a couple days ago. About, you know, now you want to call him out. So before he took the picture with Rick Ross, it wasn't no problem. You was gonna fuck with the rat. Now he a rat because he took a picture with Rick Ross. Yeah, I don't really respect that either. But 50 petty. And he got the money to make things happen. So if he said a documentary coming out, it's fuck around D-Bear documentary coming out. You feel me? And Meech, and that's the thing about the whole Meech situation. A couple days ago, we was talking about this. I'll get back to that. My thing is, all right, so after 50 posted that, what these niggas gonna do? Hold on. Hold up. What these niggas gonna do? What the fuck is this, man? Fake ass Big Meech. Niggas be crazy as shit with that. Why the fuck would you make your names? No, good and goddamn well anybody looking for you. What these niggas gonna do? You got Lil Baby. You know, Rick Ross, man, you ain't tripping about him. 21 Savage, 42 Doug, ESTG, Moneybag Yo. All these guys, Boosie, mainly, all these guys supposed to be sticking to a certain type of code. I took an issue with this. Ain't nobody else even say nothing about this. yeah, niggas be tripping out there, yo. All these guys supposed to be from the streets. All these guys have made songs about rats. But the minute a rat, a well-known rat, because that's what I think he is, willing to give you a bag, now everybody's sacrificing. What's up, Tay? Everybody couldn't wait to do the show. But since 50 stamped it, what Boosie gonna do? Especially Boosie. Boosie will have to back out of it. If Boosie don't back out of this show, I'm done with him. Done with him. Can you selective politicking, my nigga? Niggas need to put pressure on Boosie, the whole internet. Because he be the most vocal and the loudest one about everybody. Exactly. He be the loudest one about everybody. 50 say he a rat. 50 know Tammy. He did business with Tammy. What's up? That show should be canceled, man. He don't even deserve no welcome home party. Fuck you welcome him home for? He tried to bust a move. He did a Ralo. Big Meech situation, just like Ralo's situation. Tried to bust a move. Shit ain't work. He ain't get no time cut. Still had to do all that motherfucking time.
This whole thing with Tammy, man, speak on that for me if you can, because it's
Exactly,
What they
DJ.
did, what Meech and Tammy did is called it because you're not in the system. Thank God you're not. I hate to see brothers in this system, but brothers who are familiar with this system, this is a nasty, nasty system. What Meech and Tammy did was called a third-party cooperation. What happened was...
This call is from a federal prison.
Originally, I was put with Tammy.
I paid
Oh,
for the script.
shit.
I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a cease and desist order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen.
Look, his whole everything check out. He talking about it not even being able to be on the big screen. It ain't been on the big screen. Like, everything this man said checks out. And know what gave it even more credibility to me is before I seen these interviews. Remember, y'all, for people that was on that live, before we watched these interviews, we read the paperwork. And this guy almost line for line everything that was in the paperwork. That's when you know somebody's telling the truth. You know what I mean? You know somebody telling the truth where they don't even need the papers. They just spitting it verbatim, and you go to the papers and it's everything that they saying. I'm like, oh yeah, he told. He tried to anyway. Well, he did. He got Cuffy locked up. And this was your man for years.
So 50 ran it through this star shit that he run that other corny shit that he do. So what happened was, homie, I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little Mexican. He's actually a cartel member out of LA named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork, Fidel Suarez. He was their initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was their initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went fucking crazy. And that's when her and Meech turned the scheme toward me.
And that's another thing. And that's another thing too. He wasn't even really trying to set up Cuffy. Cuffy was your man. He was trying to set up the fucking Mexican. That way, if he'd have set up the Mexican and Cuffy never got involved, we probably have never heard of the shit. Like, if these niggas be real strategic in how they do things, like they sneaky rats. I mean, they're the sneaky rats. They ain't the rats that run out while you walking across the street. These are motherfuckers that jump out the bushes on you.
So what it did was, this is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me his name is Louis Burrell. That's
hey, yo, don't make me get on your ass again, Nick.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
I come over there and take your whole subscribers.
I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015.
I tried.
No, that was like 14.
I tried to warn you, dumbass, before you ended up in the court system, Nick. Bluffing ass, Nick. I don't know no real niggas that got harassment charges. You have this bitch walking around with a harassment on your jacket. You might as well get a motherfucking assault. Hey, harassment is like a step. It's like a step over sexual assault. That's what you got to deal with right now, Barbara, son. Fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here, Nick. Bluffing ass, Nick. Out this bitch walking around talking about you a gangster. You got harassment charges on a female, Nick. Fuck out of here, Nick. You can't even speak over here.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry, yeah, we gotta go way back.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect.
Yeah,
because Louis, the nigga here baiting it out.
This is a harassment-free channel. If you got a harassment on your jacket right now, this page ain't for you, man. We do not harass women over here. That's not what we're about.
Yeah, but he fucks around. He really fucks around in the music.
Hey, Zay, look, he can't help himself. That's just what he do. He's about this bitch harassing people and shit. He want a motherfucker sit at the store. Like, man, leave the old lady alone. God damn. She ain't got no change, eh? fuck out of here, nigga. What you talking about?
What we did not know is why Tammy would turn down that deal with me and Louis Burrell getting 20% of that budget. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
So what ended up happening was we didn't know that they had other plans and that she was sleeping with the feds and that they would put me off in prison and run away with my script and don't have to give me anything. So it was supposed to give Meech a time cut and knock me out of my percentage,
what it is.
out of our percentage for the finder's fee with Lionsgate's film. Well, Lionsgate, when Louis went, so they backdoored us. Lionsgate shot it down when Louis Burrell wasn't no longer a part of it.
Look how,
you feel me?
Like, yo, his story is too precise for it to be made up. Like, he even going into the particulars about the movie and the business deals and like, yo, shit legit. Like, I ain't even need 50 Cent to co-sign it. Like, man, we've been talking about this shit for months. For months. Like, I didn't even know nothing about this. Yo, what the fuck made me, I think I was the page that even brought it back to relevance. The fuck made me talk about Big Meech? Oh, what the fuck made me bring up Big Meech? Oh, I know what it was. I do remember hearing this, but I never really looked at it. So when we went to look at it, I'm like, oh shit, that nigga is a rat. And the whole internet just went off after that.
Right.
So Tammy's whole thing fell apart. Meech couldn't get a time cut because they found
out you was on that live trap stuff.
He has no credibility because when you can't have a relationship with a federal agent, now you have no credibility. So they thing blew up.
Yeah, it was all live.
They thing fell all the way apart and blew up. That's why Meech didn't get a time cut. But Tammy testified in open court that she signed up to be a DA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
This call is from a federal prison.
Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Demetrius Flannery knew about this whole thing, but he just wanted to keep his name out of the documents. The
harassing people.
Told Flannery
like my man Zay said.
Do that. He could only do that if Cuff don't go to trial. And with Cuff's record, he can't afford to go to trial. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But in the midst of all of this, she ends up flipping on the Special Agent Keith Cromer, and the whole deal went in the trash. So that's why we're at the point to where we're at now.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah. This is 30 years
go back with Meech.
That's what I said. Like when it first happened.
1990, homie.
Like, see, God damn, yo, that's crazy. When it first happened, like I remember the Blue Da Vinci story, but I kind of like, you know what I mean? I ain't really, listen to it until he ready to come home. So I'm like, man, let me go back and see what's up with y'all, man. Cause I remember it was a narrative being put on him, but I ain't had the details. And so we went to the Blue Da Vinci Can Capone interview. Trapstar was like, yo, Cuffy got an interview on whatever. We found that interview. We read the paperwork first. Then we went to the interview. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this shit sounds legitimate. Like, I think, yeah, we try to pull a move. I don't know why these guys think they can pimp the phase. Like, that's the same shit Ralo tried to do. Yo, the only way I was taught to come home is to look for loopholes in your case. Push the pen. Like I was always told, yo, the real fights start after you get sentenced. But I ain't never know niggas was going about it this way. I mean, like this is different. Like that's not what I was taught. I was taught you push the pen, you find loopholes in the case. Sometimes police get in trouble, judges make mistakes, and that's how you come home. These niggas try and fucking buck the system. You feel like yo, like I don't know what this shit is. Like this is different. This is different type of bidding, y'all.
1990, homie. 1990.
Yeah, getting that law library.
My beautiful daughter that you talk with, my son, my other daughter, they look at this nigga, call this nigga uncle.
Yeah, I think that's how he knew.
Now, from my understanding, you guys reached out to him when the paperwork came down. She said that you knew who the CI was, and you told her and her mom, and you guys sent a message to Meech. What was his response when this stuff came down and you were like, yo, bruh, what's going on? What did you get from Meech?
Yeah, he done.
When I got locked up, homie, and when I seen where this whole conspiracy was coming from, I laughed at it and I didn't believe in it. And I knew that Meech could come forward and kill the whole conspiracy.
All right, bro.
The conspiracy is based on Meech communicating from Tammy, sending me a truckload of drugs. It's all made up from jail, homie. He could have killed this whole deal. They never had any drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how conspiracy works in this system, and this nasty system. But when Meech shot down the offer, when we sent my attorneys out, he was at FCI Lompoc in California.
Yo, so what it sound like probably happened, right? Is once Cuffy got thrown in this shit, Tammy probably then went back to talk to Meech. And Meech was like, well, shit, we probably can get him, fuck it. Run the play. You know, we probably can get him off the deal and we can, you know, get me home sooner. Niggas dirty, y'all. And it's crazy because Meech been home this long and ain't nobody, he done talked to several people. Nobody even asked him about this shit. Like, this the thing I don't be liking about certain people, y'all. Like, people give people passes because they got a couple dollars. Nah, yo, the same rules apply. Yeah, I was told, yo, nobody is above paperwork. Nobody. Like, that supposed to have been a street rule. That's law. Nobody is above paperwork. I don't give a fuck if you big Meech or little Meech. If some dirt on your name, you are obligated to show proof that, you know, it's either real or it's fake. But it's like if people want to pick and choose who they do that with. I don't rock like that.
And he responded back to my attorneys that he didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing, and he stopped communicating with them. So then that told my attorneys right there that Demetrius Flannery is a part of this whole deal, and I couldn't believe it. You feel me?
Yo, I know he don't want to fall back on him because in the paperwork, you know what it said? When Cuffy filed this motion, Tammy flew from New York. I mean, not New York, flew from Atlanta to wherever the fuck Meech was to go holler at
Accepting.
That told me that like it just everything, it just all makes sense. I'm like, yo, why the fuck would you? Now Meech try to play it up like just I don't want no names or something. I don't want to be involved in that. Nah, yo. But she went there to let you know, like, yo, our cover is blown. Our cover blown. They know. They're gonna find out.
That what happened and took place.
Exactly.
Regarding this guy. And
exactly.
You know.
Right. Name
what would you say to that, man? Because the truth, the facts are the facts.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know what I mean? I didn't put your name in this paperwork. How did you get in this paperwork? These are sworn documents. These are affidavits that have you listed as my unindicted co-conspirator. These are sworn documents. These affidavits went for wiretaps in front of a magistrate. Under the penalty of perjury. So you think them white folks gonna put themselves in a trick bag by putting Demetrius Flannery name in there as my unindicted co-conspirator? You're my unindicted co-conspirator, man. How did you get in my paperwork?
Right, y'all gotta remember. Y'all gotta remember, this was 5 years after. And that's another thing these guys like to do. Like the Terrence Williams card. He tried to act like, you know, I was in there for all this time. Terrence Williams started telling on day 3. Just like Ralo. Like these, they don't even sit for a while. They go straight in with the mind frame of I gotta get out. Well, if that's the case, don't start committing crime, man. Because they got jails for criminals. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what jails were made for. Even though, you know, they fuck up a lot and get innocent people. But what I'm saying is, if you want to lessen your chances of going to prison, don't commit crime.
There doesn't seem to be any anger or vitriol coming from your perspective about none of this.
People are having a hard time accepting and understanding it. They just don't want to believe it. And I think the sentiment goes to a lot of people, but you have to accept the truth for what it is, because at the end of the day, how did you would have never met Tammy had he not put her with you, if I'm correct?
You're 100% correct, man. He knows this, and everybody else knows this. Anything with Tammy.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Not only that, what she testified in court to. What Special Agent Keith Cromer fired disgraced DEA agent Keith Cromer, who she was having a illicit sexual relationship with, which killed their case, which killed his.
Yeah, we may go to that next.
All that's prohibited, and it's not only prohibited, it's criminal. You go to jail for that, man.
So when you
five agents was fired, and one was indicted.
Damn.
They gave her $250,000 to set me up, man, to do this.
Damn.
I found some stuff in the it's a St. Louis paper. I can't think of the name of it, but I was able to find an article on that. Can you tell me a little bit about the development of the script? And you say you put some money into that writing. Who was the writers, and how did that go about being developed?
Now look, let me show y'all. I think I downloaded the paperwork, so we ain't gotta go back to what's it called? Can Capone. I think I downloaded so I can show y'all his name is definitely in this paperwork. His name is definitely in this paperwork documents. Big Meech. Did I download it? Hold on. Diddy detention memo. I don't think I downloaded it. Of course I fucking downloaded that shit. Damn, I didn't want to do that shit, Diddy. We might gotta go back to that Can Capone interview. Yeah, you might gotta go back to that Can Capone interview. I thought I downloaded it though. Alright, Mo, what it is? Just so we can, before we move on, show you that his name is definitely in that paperwork more than once. I think I just watched that interview over again. I don't know if he re-uploaded it, but I know I just watched it again. Yesterday. Here you go. Oh shit. God damn.
So leaving high school, I went direct.
Yeah, I don't know, but your bloodline fucked me up with that type of shit though. Yo, what's up with bloodline, yo? It's a little wild. Oh, he re-uploaded it. CS1. Alright, so look. Let me show y'all. Fuck. Can't do it there. See, I did download it because I remember I had to download it. Hold on. Let me find it first, then I'm gonna show y'all. I thought I could search it. Look at this. Come on now. CS1 became a DA informant. CS1 was and has been a long time friend and associate of Demetrius Flannery. CS1 held Flannery's power of attorney and life rights with creative control. Could be worth as $1 million. Both Agent Harvey and Agent Cromer were aware of CS1's relationship with Flannery. CS1 testified that Flannery was very well known and is not at all unusual for CS1 to receive calls from total strangers asking about Flannery. it was due to a CS1 relationship with Flannery that CS1 first came into contact with both Fidel Suarez and Dion Gatlin. In September, Flannery requested, look at this. Come on, y'all. In September 2011, Flannery requested CS1 help coordinating delivery of a load of cocaine to be controlled by Suarez, who at that point was already in contact with CS1. CS1 credibly testified that he and she first met Suarez by telephone when Suarez contacted CS1 to ask how Flannery was doing. Nigga all in the paperwork, man. I don't see how people... Look. Suarez contacted CS1 to ask how Flannery was doing. Flannery confirmed that he and Suarez were friends and that they had met in county jail in Michigan. Hold up. Come on, what the fuck? I want to get to a part where he said right here, go right here. As with Suarez, defendant Gatlin first contacted CS1 to see how Flannery was doing. Based on discussion with both Gatlin and Flannery, CS1 understood that Gatlin and Flannery were friends. CS1's relationship with Gatlin was more of a business relationship and communication centered around Flannery's life rights. However, at some point, Flannery... Hold on. Asked CS1 to contact Gatlin and Suarez, and the relationship between CS1, Gatlin, and Suarez turned... Why the fuck this shit doing that? Well, I'm looking for the part where he said he was gonna get he was gonna get a piece of the money. Right here, go right here. CS1 participated in any of the early telephone. She didn't participate in any early telephone calls between Suarez and Gatlin. In July 2012, Suarez invited CS1 to join him on a trip to St. Louis. Without stating why he was going to St. Louis, CS1 declined. Telephone toll records reflect that Suarez contacted CS1 while Suarez, was in St. Louis. At the evidentiary hearing, CS1 denied that Flannery had any involvement in any drug trafficking activities between Suarez and Gatlin and denied that CS1 ever informed DEA agents that Flannery was involved. CS1 also denied that he or she ever informed DEA agents that Flannery directed CS1 to contact Gatlin and Suarez. However, this aspect of CS1 testimony is not credible for at least 3 reasons. Look, she lied in court for at least 3 reasons. First, CS1 testimony conflicts with testimony of TFO Lang, the DEA St. Louis agent who interviewed CS1 about the events on August 5th. TFO Lang credibly testified that during his debrief of CS1 on August, CS1 told him that CS1 had facilitated the introduction of Gatlin and Suarez at Flannery's request. Second, CS1 testimony also conflicts with contemporaries 2011 interview notes of DEA Atlanta investigator TFO Smith, which were introduced into evidence. Those notes were consistent with assertions in the affidavit regarding Flannery's involvement in a suspected drug trafficking conspiracy. Finally, evidence presented at the hearing demonstrated that CS1 faced actual and perceived threats when court filings in this case revealed CS1 identity. Come on, y'all. That man did that, man. That man did that. Did that. Hold on. Separate motion to suppress wiretaps evidence. In March 2015, CS1 reviewed the electronic docket in this case and saw information that contained in defendant Gatlin's suppression motion in response of submission by the United States that CS1 believed would potentially allow people familiar with the circumstance to determine CS1's identity. Upon reviewing the court files in the case, CS1 contacted her controlling DEA agents at the time, James Davison. Agent Davison testified at the evidentiary hearing that CS1 expressed concerns that the motion filed in this case and the government's response to these motions contained specific details, information that CS1 feared would reveal his or her identity to make it much easier for someone to figure out CS1's identity. CS1 panicked and took several measures to protect. Look, yo. This one she got hot for. Look what she did. Protect herself. Those measures included contacting the underdesigned magistrate judge, CS1, whose chambers referred CS1 to United States Attorney's Office, and driving several hours to Louisiana soon after learning about the court file to attempt to see Flannery to try to explain his or her position. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This shit obvious. It's obvious. When her cover was ready to get blown, she went straight to Big Meech. If she was doing this on her own, why the fuck she go to Big Meech? She went to that. His ain't need Big Meech no more. Look, he advised he ain't want to get his name caught up. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You set the whole play together, you dirty bitch. Fuck with these type niggas. Yeah, so she tried to lie on the stand. And they caught her in lies because she already swore and gave testimony that he was in on the play. Look at this part. CS1 also threatened to circulate the unsworn affidavit to all parties involved, including the undesigned. CS1 unsworn affidavit specifically take issue with the statements in the wiretap. Affidavit suggests that Flannery hooked up the deal between Gatlin and Suarez. The unsworn affidavit suggests instead that Agent Cromer implicated Flannery because, look, that's an unsworn affidavit. But in her sworn affidavit, that's not what she said. In her sworn affidavit, she said he didn't want to link them up and he was going to get money out the deal. But in her unsworn affidavit, she tried to blame Agent Cromer because she was fucking y'all. Because he was jealous of Flannery's relationship with CS1. This backdrop actually perceived threats to CS1 diminishes the credibility of CS1's testimony and instead very strongly suggests that perhaps due to CS1's personal and business relationship, more than likely, it is as well as out of concern for his own. So the fuck, I done fucked it up. But y'all see what it is, man. Yeah, they middleman this shit, man. He a dirty bastard. He dirty. So my thing is, back to this. The fuck is these guys gonna do? Because every single one of their credibility is on the line. Lil Baby, his credibility already shot. Here's a shot. 21 Savage, 42 Doug. Here's a shot to me. He bailed out a nigga that killed 2 innocent people. Moneybag Yo, Boss Man D-Lo, T Grizzly, Babyface Ray, Icewear Vizo, Skilla Baby, Peasy, Payroll Giovanni, YTB Fat. I don't know who that is. Boosie, especially, and Young Scooter. All that credibility is on the line. If they perform at this man Welcome Home concert, then they selective politicking. Lil Baby need to go back and hang with Gunna. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have had no problems with Gunna. Kodak Black need to do more features with 6ix9ine. Rick Ross need to go back to being the CEO. 21 Savage need to go back to London. Sexy Red can go back to freaking off. Who else? I don't know nobody else's history. Yeah, y'all. Fuck that shit. It's no selective politicking over here, man. Hey, they can go ahead and do it. That's where he from. He from London, ain't he? All right, so look, y'all. They keep coming with these lawsuits on Diddy. Diddy hit with a new sexual assault lawsuit from a male accuser that claims he was drugged and allegedly woke up to Diddy grabbing his genitals. Believe Diddy was performing. Yo, this shit is too crazy, yo. And they always pick this picture. Like, this is why they gotta use this picture every time? All right, so let's see what this person's saying about Diddy, man. This shit is out of control. A new accuser. Can y'all see that? Let me make it bigger. A new accuser has filed a lawsuit against Diddy and Bad Boy Entertainment. He's making some serious claims. According to TMC, the anonymous accuser, why everybody always anonymous? I mean, he in jail. Fucking reveal yourself. John Doe says that he was an aspiring singer back in 2015. He had an opportunity to perform at a nightclub in Los Angeles, and Diddy showed up on that same night. They be making it seem like Diddy was the fucking boogeyman. Oh shit, there go Diddy. Yo. Diddy here. Don't you know how on Friday when they say damn, yo, what the fuck was the big dude name on Friday, man? Hey, what was the dude on Friday, y'all? The one that died not too long ago. Can't even think of his fucking name, man. Debo. Debo coming, y'all. Debo. Fucking Diddy was the Debo of the industry. Shit. Oh, shit. Fucking Diddy. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, yo. These people crazy, yo. Yeah, the opportunity to perform at a nightclub in Los Angeles, and Diddy showed up on the same night. That lawsuit says Diddy and his crew showed up with Ciroc for everyone, and someone in his entourage told John Doe that if his gig went well, Diddy would talk to him about signing to Bad Boy. He claims he joined Diddy and other big artists in a section after he was done and saw them using drugs. John Doe says he was sent a drink from Diddy that made him black out after consuming it. I swear, yo, they all sound the same, yo. But it is, man. Four guys in the building. He claims he was dipping in and out of consciousness and allegedly saw Diddy partaking in group sex. Oh, fuck. When they just in a club, what the fuck happened there? What this was after hours? He says he eventually woke up to Diddy allegedly grabbing his man parts and believed he was giving them. Whoa. John Doe says Diddy threatened to ruin him as he was fighting back. He says he finally escaped while pretending he was going to the restroom. What? That don't make sense. That makes zero sense, y'all. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back again. Let's go back. He claims he was dipping in and out of consciousness and allegedly saw Diddy partaking in group sex. He says he eventually woke up to Diddy grabbing his man parts and he believes he was giving him blank. John Doe says Diddy threatened to ruin him as he was fighting back. So he is fighting back. Diddy said he was going to threaten to ruin him. So look, then he say he finally escaped while pretending he was going to the restroom after Diddy asked him to sleep with a woman that was there. So how did you go from fighting Diddy off to Diddy asking you to sleep with a woman until you escape into the restroom? That's some serious jumps. How the fuck did that happen? Like if he was fighting you off, you was fighting him off, then he tried to put a girl on with you, and then you went to the bathroom? Man, get the fuck out of here. That's why I don't believe none of these lawsuits, man. He is suing Diddy for sexual battery. Diddy lawyers have obviously disputed the claims of a statement to TMZ. Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are factually ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail. That Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Anthony, if it's true. Yeah, man, them lawsuits is crazy to me. All right, y'all, but ASAP Rocky was on trial was today. And they got Lion Ass Relly back on the stand. This day 6 or 7. Oh, it's day 6. Yeah, but he lying, y'all. I think it really was a prop gun, y'all. Based off of Relly being a bluffing ass nigga that crack slick from time to time.
If you're an owner, you need guidance.
I think Rocky knew he was going to crack slick, and he like, yo, grab a motherfucking prop gun. We're going to scare his bitch ass. But then I think Rocky got scared and got rid of the prop gun. Sounds crazy, right? But I think that's what actually happened. And I didn't believe it was a prop gun until I heard this man's testimony, and he can't keep a story. Like even the easiest details to remember, he seems to forget them. So he lying. He planted those bullets there. I said the same thing, Mac. I think he did, Pop. Yeah, that was wild as shit, wasn't it? Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, he tripping, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Even if Rocky beat this, man, he wouldn't get away with this. I wouldn't give a fuck if it took 10 years. You gonna pay for this shit. I promise you.
The video is we only filed complaint on this Article 24.
You gonna pay for this. You got me wasting money, wasting time, got my girl worried, family worried. You gonna pay for this.
Video all the way. You should ask her, tell us what it is. I was going to do that afterwards, but I had a pause here at the very beginning, Mr. Efron. Do you recognize what you see there?
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at a video. Are you depicted in that video? Yeah. Which one are you? You can point it out for us.
Well, get the guess.
I think he indicated the only person in the video wearing a hat specifically has, it looks like a red brand. Yes. And if the...
I don't think he bullied, I don't think he, guilty bully.
I know dates are hard for you to recall, but does sound about right on when you first watched the Vance video in this case? I guess so, yeah. All right, would you trust the date sample for your own memory? Yeah. And the two people that we see at the bottom of the screen,
yo, the man sent the text message to the other guy and said, I just want this nigga's money. Like, yo, that is an insane text message. Like that tells you this man mental. Like, you really text somebody and say you just want the nigga money. Like, he must got some serious hate toward Rocky. Like, it's deep rooted. He probably think he was the one the poster got on. You know, they knew each other for a long time. Probably think he owed more than what Rocky gave him. But I can say this. You can create these type of people around you when you got money by lying and shit like that. So that's why this whole thing even got this far, because ASAP Rocky had a history of lying to niggas, saying he gonna do things and don't do it. So when the funeral got paid for, Yo didn't believe it because of the history that him and Rocky got. I'm supposed to be your man, but you ain't. All you doing is feeding me motherfucking lies. You know, you just blowing my head up with bullshit, but you ain't coming through on nothing. But for it to get this far, it already had to been some type of some envy. You know, the envy and jealousy was already there. I think the way Rocky was treating him just took it to the next level. But this is some fuck shit. What he doing right now should be the definition of fuck shit.
What either of their role is in this case? Just
detectives, Menifee and Flores.
Oh, you remember their names too. Okay. So would Flores be the one more towards the center of the screen, and Menifee be the one in the far bottom right-hand corner?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that same thing Thug was doing. That's why I say it's crazy. The Rocky situation is similar to the Thug situation, where you got guys, but you ain't taking care of them. Now the difference between Rocky's and Thug situations, Thug was fucking with street guys. These guys Rocky fucking with, I don't think they street like that. Everybody definitely gotta work. I said the same thing. You gotta work to keep around me. You're right, but you don't make a promise you can't keep either. Then. Like, oh, he really sitting there wasting these people time with lies. They need to, yo, if he loses this case, they need to lock his ass up. He need to be locked up for this bullshit, man. Wasted court money, wasted everybody time. Send his dumb ass to jail. Switch the time out. Rocky's facing 24, make him face 24. That's how, yo, that's how the system should work, y'all. If you lie on somebody and they facing however many years, if they beat the case, you get the years. Hey, yo, that'll change a lot, though, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, you wouldn't have no more of this type of shit, I promise you. Look, the jury found him not guilty, then they put the cuffs on, yo. Rocky walk out that bitch, they lock his ass up, take him in the back. That's the fuck they need to do. He said it hit him, then once it ricocheted, he shot down. Like, yo, he really is running with this narrative that he got hit. His shit worse than yo, his narrative is worse than Meg Thee Stallion's.
So at the same time, but then he was not trying to shoot down the second time because when I had news like this, he keeps running the bullets and trying to shoot around the news. All right, so we're on to that point to see what kind of occurs. It's not that it's a great picture, but I feel you can kind of this kind of shoot.
Yo, so he said he tried to shoot around his other homeboy. I don't know about that. I'm thinking this is a prop, yo. Ain't nobody gonna try to shoot around their man. They can be mad at you, but if you got my man, I ain't gonna shoot around my man from a distance. Like, that's too risky. He could have shot the other dude. The lawyer tearing him up. That man credibility is in the dirt right now. Like, dirt. You need to dig that shit back up and put it back on land. Because the lawyer didn't diminish this story to nothing. Not even his story, just his credibility. His credibility is shot. He did. Look, so they asking him, is there a witness to this? He said, yeah, my girl over there, but they said they can't see his girl. Remember, the defense attorney asked him that. We gotta go back a little bit because I paused it at the wrong time. 122. All right, let's go back right there.
cops right away.
So he said, that's my girl right there. And they're like, well, it's really hard to make out. It's really hard to make out if that's your girl. It's hard to hear, y'all. That noise loud as shit. The D-Saints some old ass clip.
Video that we're shown, is that the video from a distance that shows the corner of Selma and Vista Del Mar that's blurry? Yes. Okay. And you're going to keep playing? It's channel 5 of Vista Del Mar. So it's going to be same location, different angle of the camera.
Yeah, I ain't watching. We watching that night season.
As the street kind of curves around, it still faces the street. So when I see the people run away, everybody's walking, and then slowly, and then eventually goes walking. We'll see if we can kind of identify these people as they go by.
Noise is a bitch. See, let's start there at 217. What the fuck is he talking about?
This is where the street that the rock comes out to. This will be in Central. This is Lamar. Here. Stretch also around 10 o'clock. Push forward.
Direction he ran. This is the only way. Shot empty down. What?
You can tell us that it's the same division.
That goddamn noise is a bitch. Wait, skim past this part. Let's see what he testified to.
What was that?
I'm sorry, I couldn't deal with that noise.
After the shooting, because like, I just wasn't able to see at the time. The injuries in that photograph you sustained at the time of the shooting?
Yes, it was.
Okay. When he asked you questions about those injuries, either he asked you or you mentioned something from the ground. What were you talking about related to the ground when it came to those injuries?
Like a ricochet or something.
Like something bounced off the ground and hit your hand?
Yeah, I wasn't able to tell, but I know instantly my hand was hot.
Hey, his whole demeanor changed. He realized he getting exposed. He do not have that same what you want to call it, aggression. Well, he might show it to the defense attorney, but I don't think defense attorney gonna the prosecutors get 2 shots at him. But he don't got the same aggression no more. It look like he's defeated. He realized he's been exposed.
At the moment you're saying that you felt your hand was hot, where was your hand in relation to the ground?
On my side.
So it wasn't on the ground?
No, it wasn't on the ground.
Was it in the air?
Yeah, my hand was by my side.
Yeah, the buzzing noise, that was on that video.
Did you physically punch or strike Ills that night?
No.
Other than grabbing Ills by the sweatshirt, did you do anything else physical to Ills?
Nah, he was protecting me. Why would I regardless what I said to him? We get the film, he was literally protecting me.
See, yo, this is a lie, yo.
Which is your dominant?
It's obvious they was fighting. It's obvious they was fighting. He wasn't protecting you. That shit was a fucking fight. It looked like a fight from the video.
Your right or your left?
Right.
They needed charges, dumbass.
Which hand was injured?
Left.
Okay. If you need me to pull up the surveillance video again, I will. But Mr. Efron, at the moment the gun was fired, your recollection of being there that night, was there anyone between the 4 of you who was acting like that gun was a fake gun?
Absolutely not.
They was all in on the play. They all knew it was fake. See, the problem is though, y'all. Like, I believe it's fake just based off of him being a bluffing motherfucker. And I don't think Rocky really wanted to take it there with him. He just wanted to scam. But you gotta realize that jury is 7 white women and 5 white men. Depending on their walks of life, they might not understand none of that shit we talking about. All they might see is a gun was fired. They don't even give a fuck about a damn showcasing, but we'll see.
Can you explain to the jury what you were doing with Ills in that moment that the gun was first pulled at the intersection of Vista Del Mar and Selma?
When it first got pulled?
They were fighting.
I was just shocked that he pulled the gun, and it was so close to me after the first shot. I just instantly ran and grabbed it.
Did you?
I didn't know what he. No, it wasn't behind me. He was off to the side of me, so it was easy to grab.
And what did you do?
I used him as a shield, a human shield.
How so?
Grabbed him up, put him in front of Rocky, every which way.
Between the 2 of you?
Yeah.
Damn.
They
Red flag. Nigga ain't got no integrity. See, that's what everything lines up. Yo, if you hold another person try to shoot you, right? For some shit y'all got going on, and you grab another person and try to wave that person in front of fucking fire, that shows you are a biatch. You ain't got no integrity.
Mr. Tacopina has alleged that not only was that a prop gun that the defendant had that night, but that you knew that was a prop gun.
Stop researching with ChatGPT.
It's that same shit J Main did. Entrances news. You don't do that shit to nobody, man.
Have you heard that there's an allegation that the gun used that night was a prop gun?
I ain't need no ground. We ain't lying. We trying to get right too.
So I'll ask the question again. Have you heard that there's an allegation that the defendant used a prop gun that night?
No, I never heard of a prop gun ever before in my life.
Never before?
Never before, ever.
Well, you were asked questions on direct examination about a prop gun, correct?
From Takavino, Mr. Takavino?
No.
I think it was fake, y'all.
Okay.
I think Rocky just panicked and got rid of it. I think he panicked and got rid of it, not knowing the laws. He should have kept the bitch. If he'd have gave the gun to the judge, the whole case, this shit wouldn't even have went nowhere. But he got rid of the motherfucker.
So, are you aware that there's an allegation in this case that the gun that the defendant had was a prop gun?
Objection. I couldn't say that question. Oh, wait, hold on. I understand the question. Objection was overruled. It's still the first one.
Yeah, and it didn't hit nothing else. Like it was walls there. They didn't find no bullet, no shell casing, no nothing. The shit didn't hit nothing.
Stay just one of the questions. Just ask the question without.
No, they was in between buildings.
Sure. Are you aware that it is claimed the defendant had a prop gun that night?
No, I'm not aware. I didn't know if he had a prop gun.
Did you believe that night that he had a prop gun?
Of course not.
At any point that night, did you accuse the defendant of shooting at you with a real gun?
Yes, I told him that in my text.
What text are you referring to
too. And he deleted text messages too that showed that he was on some bullshit. And he just gave the prosecutors the text message that Rocky responded to, but not what he said. Hit that like button, y'all. 157 likes. Let's get to 100.
Take you away from my daughter.
Okay. Are you referring to, and I can zoom in on Equals 21, page 3, you tried killing me?
Yeah, you tried killing me.
All right. And then on page 7, was this the text you were referring to about taking you away from your daughter?
Yeah, they were setting me up, trying to take me from my daughter.
Okay.
Y'all niggas tried. All right.
At any point did he respond to your text messages to tell you that it was a fake gun?
No, he only responded after I hit his manager, John.
Okay, Dan, everything after no is circumstances. If you're asked a yes or no question, just please say answer yes or no.
That's for the defense getting out of time.
At any point in time after this incident, did you send a text message to 12E? Was it much later in this case, after you heard audio from the video, that you came to the conclusion that it was actually 2 shots that were fired?
Hey, y'all. The judge is showing serious bias to the defense. And this is not typical, y'all. And not from the cases I've been involved in. Like, they be striking down all my motions. But it seems like the judge is striking down the prosecutor's motions and sustaining the defense motions.
Yes, after I heard the audio, I realized it was 2 shots.
Have you heard the audio recording before you gave any of the statements to police or the prior DA, Fred Engel?
I only heard the audio and then preliminary hearing, which was like almost 2 years later.
And that happened after all those statements to the police that we just went over?
Correct.
And the statement that you gave to the prior DA, Mr. Engel, correct?
Correct.
Did you even know that that video existed before it was played at the preliminary hearing when it November of 2023.
What video?
The one that has audio, the 2 gunshots.
No, I didn't know that was. I didn't know a lot of evidence.
I don't have anything else, right?
Good morning, Kendrick. Speaking of saying, you always said 3 or 4 shots. What about Wally's G? The other day, remember Wally?
I don't remember. I mean,
you don't know who Wally is? Yeah. Sorry.
Let's go, Mr. Tucker. Let's go.
Well, we're gonna go. Let me ask my question. Do you know who Wally is?
I do.
Okay. In fact, you told Wally he shot you 5 times.
Right? No, I didn't. You didn't say it? No, I didn't.
By the way, speaking of Wally, last Thursday was my first day of cross-examination of you, and I asked you about a statement you made to Wally that morning.
The question made in terms of that morning. Say this to them. You mean the morning
The morning of the examination, yes, sir. The morning of the examination last Thursday, I asked you questions about Wally. 2 statements you may have made to Wally, which you denied. At the lunch break, Mr. Efron, you called Wally, correct?
I called him after because, I mean, you guys got y'all whipping up lies over here. None of it, you have no evidence to back that up.
You're not answering this question. He's talking about the lunch break. Ask it again.
And I'm not, and I'm
not. Wait, ask the question again.
Okay, Wally's name was brought up on cross-examination by me in the statements you made on the recordings that you say were fake. You called Wally.
That's a compound question. There are 3 questions. All right. You were inquiring about whether you made a phone call at the lunch break following your beginning your cross-examination.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the question?
Yes.
All right. Did you call Wally during the lunch break?
No. Did you call after court?
Yes, I did.
No. And why did you call Wally?
Because, I mean, you guys is just lying, lies after lies. You can't back it up. These guys, I mean,
we can't back it up.
I mean, you can't. You can't.
Did you hear the tape recording?
All right. Stop. Ask another question.
I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, down in the
Your Honor, sustain. In the court instructed previously, and this is editorialized, Mr. Glenn is not looking at it, is correct?
Right.
He's right.
But I don't think what he's saying. I don't think
he's saying.
Don't editorialize.
And you should try his answers from.
They are not responsible.
They are not responsible. Anyway, so you called him because we were presenting fake evidence to you?
Yes or no?
I don't know, man. There's just
why did you call him?
Because you guys just keep playing fake audio to him, like fake stuff. I never said none of that to him. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't fit in with this case. You're trying to slip it in.
Okay, stop.
So that's why you called Wally.
I mean, you guys saying I'm cool with him and I got his number and he's making up fake lies. That's like...
The funny thing about him, he's so stupid. He really was reaching out to people that him and Rocky knew, thinking they was mutual the whole time they was recording his phone calls. He's stupid.
He didn't even answer, so I don't even know what are we talking about. He did not answer. What are you going to say? He answered and make up another spoof call?
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
Who's going to strike his own testimony? Okay.
Yeah, the entire answer is non-responsive.
Your Honor, counsel is editorializing indicating what I'm going to strike. I'm following the episode of State California. I suggest the counsel follow it as well.
That shit funny as shit. They got him on like 3 recorded phone calls. Him talking about he want money and all this other type of shit. He told the one dude that he'd go away and go out of country and the state won't be able to find him if Rocky pay him. That's what he said.
Just stop squabbling. Just stop. I'm not squabbling. Nobody, this is a no squabble zone. Stop it. All right.
Okay. We asked about text to Rocky and to his manager John after the incident. April 21. Remember being asked that by Mr. Griswold a few minutes ago? Text after the incident saying, you tried to kill me.
Say that again, I don't get what you're saying.
He don't realize he's trying to be an asshole, but he don't realize that's hurting his case. The more and more, the jury can see it's an obvious difference between when the prosecutors talk to him versus the defense. The more and more he keep antagonizing and giving the defense attorney a hard time, the more and more it looks like he's lying. Yeah, judge ain't playing no game.
After the incident, where he texts Rocky and his manager John, saying you tried to kill him. Remember being asked those questions by Mr. Result.
I'm sorry, I don't get what you're saying. It's not clear. It's double negative. I don't get what you're saying right now.
It's a double negative.
It's not really clear. It's not making no sense. I'm not ready to answer something I don't understand no more.
Do you remember the break the slow? Do you remember?
We got all day.
Do you remember being asked by Mr. Chris Loman a few minutes ago today about text messages you sent?
Okay.
With me so far. Are you with me so far?
Yo, you're annoying, bro. Just come on.
Are you with me?
We need to get to the case. Right. What are we doing here?
Are you like you're not stop. Are you keeping up with the question?
I can't keep up with him. I can't take him serious.
No. You gotta answer the questions he asks.
So he an asshole, yo. He like a child. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I can believe he did all of this. Because he's like a fucking child. He jealous of Rocky. And this is his get back. You think you're gonna fuck me over? I got something for you. He like a bitch for real, yo. Like this, he's acting like a bitch. I think we can all, I think that's the word that we can use. Not a female, not a woman, but a bitch. That's what he's acting like. Like, yo, the question is fucking clear. Fuck's you acting stupid for? And he hurting his case. That's what he doing.
He didn't ask you a question. He just wants to know if you're keeping up with him. Just ask the whole question.
Sure. You recall being asked by Mr. Sloan a few minutes ago about text messages you sent to Rocky and his manager after the incident saying you tried to kill him.
Yes.
Oh. And you were also saying you tried to kill him. During that same time, you were sending messages saying, I'm going to get that N's money. Right?
Bro, what are we talking about? We talking about assault or lawsuit? You keep trying
to straight up, no, huh?
Yes or no question. Listen to the question and yes, no, I don't know, or I don't recall. Go ahead.
At the same time, you were saying that you were also sending text messages saying, I'm going to get that N's money.
I don't recall.
You don't recall seeing those messages up here?
Seeing what messages? You're not like that.
Show them to him. That's all you gotta do. You remember these messages? Yes or no?
Relationships are everything.
He like one of them guys who if he can't get his way, he catch an attitude. Probably be cussing at his mother and shit. Probably give his mother a hard way to go as an adult. Because he told him no, she can't give him $50.
Yeah, I previously advised the court that I had yeah, the court just
not a black judge.
Yeah, Mr. Moore has to leave. He's got an unavoidable commitment. He tried to postpone it, he couldn't, so he's going to leave now. He'll be back at 1:30, right?
Yes, I will. Probably. Yes, I'll be back. Thank you.
You promise, Sean? You can look at it.
These way. And you were asked on page 3 of the transcript, I'm not going to replay it, but you just
right.
Page 3 of
Type nigga, you heard me.
Yeah.
Product master fucking gave him to his fall.
Trying to trip me up.
Yo, if you was telling the truth, you can't get tripped up. Yo, the biggest mistake he made, right, is when they played the messages for him. Y'all remember they played that audio for him, right? And he was like, I ain't talk to yo. No, they played the audio. He said, no, that wasn't me. That ain't me in that audio. Then when they got to talking about the guy, he said, well, now I know why he was calling me. He's like, what you mean? I thought you ain't talked to him. He's like, well, no, I talked to him, but that wasn't me. That fucked up everything. That's when my thoughts about this case started changing. That day. What's up, Bob?
I'm really stupid. 5 days.
Stop.
Come on, trial.
Stop. Don't say it.
On page 3, line 14, 15, and 16, let's look at that.
She probably mad as shit. I can't believe I raised this motherfucker.
On this? Yes, on the best.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, he did.
So when you were watching the video with Edward and the battery, you said that, and you see my girl, right? That was my girl I was with. Took your testimony that as you watched that video, you saw your girl to the apartment with you.
Sister.
But what did you mean by that? When you said
I don't recall. It was a long time ago. Next.
Find out.
What?
Next.
I don't recall.
Well, I mean, you asked a bunch of questions about this.
I just said I don't recall.
You don't recall. You said there go my girl right there. He asked you what you meant. You don't recall. This nigga's stupid.
It has nothing to do with nothing.
Let me see if everybody's decided.
Let's keep it going.
You right, y'all. But they don't realize that rat tag gonna follow your kids in school.
Hey guys, my name is Harris Heller, and I've been a full-time...
You're gonna call your kids a rat. A well-known one at that.
On redirect this first one, that you didn't understand my question. Last Friday, I asked you, a few weeks before you claimed you found 2 9mm shell cases at the scene on November 6, 2021. I asked you if you fired 9mm weapons at a shooting range, and you said, definitely not. I then asked you, definitely not. And you said, you heard me, definitely not. Watch this clip.
Oh, shit.
3 years and 3 months ago. You expect me to...
Just a minute. This is, I assume this is foundation.
It is. A few weeks before, November 6, 2021. And a few weeks before, there's finally shell cases at the scene. Finally, shell cases.
Yeah, I think so, Shy.
9mm weapons at a shooting range, correct? Definitely not. Definitely not. You heard me? Definitely not. Okay.
You only said 9mm. There was multiple guns. You only showed 2 guns.
Then I showed you a video of you at a shooting range on October 19, 2021 after that answer. And I asked you about your testimony that you didn't fire any guns before November 6, 2021. And then you told this jury, I said unless I was at a shooting range. After saying definitely not. Play that, please.
No, too many inconsistencies.
Mr. Nepal, you just told this jury.
I don't know what I'm going to please if he... But I know he did.
What you just told this jury was that before November 6, 2021, you didn't fire any guns. So you had guns.
Just said I'm glad I was on a shooting range.
fact, we were talking about that shooting range, trying to find out where it was.
And I said Jersey.
I know you said
I said Jersey, but like what I said,
There's no question being asked of you right now. Stop. Wait till you get the question.
You heard Mr. Lewin and the prosecution ask for a stipulation that that was outside of California. Watch this look. On the date, on the rest of the day, here's the stipulation on the date. Here's the stipulation.
October 19th. And where is this? There's a tape that just told me, right? So there's just now a stipulation on that date. On that date, this is outside of California.
I can't make out what they're saying.
So, Sloan asked for a stipulation that that was taken outside of California. I said, I don't know where it was taken. I asked you. Because you took the video. I said, where was it taken? And that's when you said you don't know maybe New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
But you also said maybe New Jersey, not Los Angeles.
Okay, I did my homework, and it was.
Okay, what
It was.
All these lies, man.
Is this the picture when you see? I mean, yeah, I don't know my phone. Did you see it?
Yo, he one of them. He one of them guys that think he's smarter than what he really is. He think he's smart, but he really dumb as a bag of rocks. Cause he got like a certain arrogance about him, but he don't realize, yo, you looking real foolish right about now, my nigga. Real foolish.
The amount of experience you can gain from the
Looking real foolish right now, y'all.
You asked me this.
Just wait. The question was not LA. Well, it's
you said
just a minute.
Yes, sir.
As phrased, not LA is vague. So flesh out the question.
One thing he was certain about, although he didn't know where it was, you said maybe New Jersey. One thing he was certain about when he testified to the jury was it was
Right,
not LA.
right, DJ. He gonna be a victim.
I was just trying to get you.
Is that yes or no?
Yes, whatever.
Then yesterday, after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Friday.
No, sir. Yesterday.
Sunday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Stay with me. Then yesterday, after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, well, before 2:50 in the afternoon, that 50-minute window, you called Mr. First Moment, telling him you wanted to clarify some information from your testimony last week. Correct?
Oh yeah, I had to go back and do my.
What? Yo, what the? Yo, I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life. Sunday, which was yesterday, he called the prosecution and said he wanted to clarify some of his statements. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. He probably thought that, see, he don't know the system. I don't think he realized that whatever information you get to the prosecution, they got to give to the defense. He wasn't expecting him to know this.
My homework. You asked me questions.
Is the answer yes, that you did?
Yes.
Okay. And specifically, you advised Mr. First Moment that you could recall where the video from the shooting range was finally recorded. Correct?
Yes, it says Los Angeles on my timestamp on my phone, which you wouldn't allow me to see.
And you, that I would allow you to see.
I mean, you knew it said Los Angeles, one video over.
All right. Don't debate with Mr. Tacatino. Wait for another question.
You told Mr. First Moment that you had gone back and reviewed your Instagram and that you now recall that the video was recorded in Los Angeles on October 19, 2021. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Mr. Efron, there is nothing in your Instagram that showed you in Los Angeles on October 19, 2021. Is there? Yes, it is. Really? I'm going to give you a live phone. You show me on your Instagram. Show me on your Instagram where it shows that you're in Los Angeles on October 19, 2021.
Oh, shit.
My phone. It's your Instagram. Let's go to your Instagram.
No, we have to go see. Now you think you slick. We have to go to my phone, my actual phone, and go to my archive. You're not going to show me something of my highlights, which is not there. You think you slick. Stop. You're not going to keep tripping me up.
Hey, yo.
I'm on your Efron. Stop. Just stop talking.
We have a letter from the DA, and the letter says that Mr. Efron informed them that he went on his Instagram.
Yes, my Instagram. All right.
Your Instagram as his brother boss.
You're trying to show me somebody else's that I can't activate where I can go to my archive. You're not slick. Stop it. He doesn't need to go on someone else's phone.
You have your phone.
You know I don't got it. It's over there. We can get it though. I can show them. We can go get it right now.
So your Instagram is what caused you to go back.
No, you did because you're sneaky. Don't be insulting. Stop it. He is not insulting you. Don't insult him. Don't insult any lawyer that's asking you questions. You're not doing yourself any good by doing that.
He ain't.
I mean, I'm getting screwed. I mean,
he ain't.
This is not what I...
Yo, hold up, yo. I'm about sick and I am sick and tired of this. Yo, we didn't watch fucking Woody do it. Butter did it. Yo, they want to be fucking witnesses, but they don't want to witness. Yo, if you want to be a rat, this for anybody watching. If you want to be a snitch, you're gonna have to get on that stand one of these days. Like, I swear I don't understand these niggas. These niggas want to snitch in private, and then in public want to do this. No, do the shit that you was doing in private. Like, why are you changing up now? He wasn't acting like that when he was talking to the police. When he was talking to the police, he was very understanding. He was listening well. Now get up on the stand and fucking rinse and repeat. Do this the same process. It should be nothing different. Like, these niggas be pissing me off with that shit, yo. Get on the stand and rap. That's what the fuck you are. That's what you want to be. Do it. And if you don't want to do it, stop fucking talking to the police. Flat out, simple and plain. This is the same shit Woody did. If you read the transcripts and Butter, it's the same shit Butter did. Trenches News did it. You got all these niggas that want to be rats, but they don't want to really cooperate. They want to cooperate in private, but they don't want to get on the fucking stand and treat it with respect. You understand what I'm saying? Snitch like you snitched when you talk to the police. There you go, these niggas, yo, this shit pissing me off. Like, yo, how you got so much animosity? Like they made you come here. They didn't make him come here. This was your choice. This was totally his decision. Now you got attitude. Like, oh, these niggas is fucking crazy. Man, that like button, man.
It's 12 o'clock. I would like to get finished with Mr. Efron before we take the...
Exactly, Lord.
So anyway, what was it that caused you to remember this? What did you see?
You get your question asking, not giving me time, tripping me up. So I went back and I analyzed my whole Instagram, analyzed everything you said, and I started realizing what you was doing. So then I went to my archive. You just trying to show me something off a story that you can't get in your archive. So you're already like lying to people, or lying about the situation, because you know I cannot see it through that way. You cannot accuse anybody of lying. Do not do that. I told you nothing derogatory. But nobody told me this. I'm telling you, and I've been telling you, do not be derogatory toward
man, hold his ass in contempt. Straight up. Put his bitch ass in contempt. I'm about sick of his ass any motherfucking way. Fuck, I can't stand these niggas, man. Why are you up there? You shouldn't be up there, man. You want to get up that bitch and put on a fucking show. Bitch, snitch. The fuck? And if the fuck you came up here to do, tell. Bitch ass nigga.
Mr. Efron, in fact, what happened yesterday was at 2 o'clock, at 2:11, somebody called with the handle name of Don't F with Justice posted 2 photos on Twitter of you at the shooting range and the Los Angeles gun club at the shooting.
I don't know about none of this. Hold on. Mr. Jack, what's your objection? What's your saying?
I'm asking the question whether he's talking. Well, let me show you this.
And also call for hearsay and irrelevant.
No.
If it doesn't call for hearsay, the question calls for yes or no. Go ahead and show it.
Yo, he is killing his own credibility. Killing it. Because if you're telling the truth, you wouldn't be so rattled. You wouldn't be rattled if you tell the truth stands on its own. You can't get tripped up because it's the truth. Only way you can get tripped up is if you fucking lying, man.
Before it's shown in.
Did you see, here's my question before I show it to you. Did you see a Twitter post yesterday at 2 o'clock and another at 2:11 showing a picture of you at the shooting range that was displayed in court and another side-by-side of the Los Angeles gun club shooting range, which is identical to the one of you in court? Did you see that?
Yes or no?
I don't get the question. You gotta say it again, please.
What the fuck, yo? It's a simple ass question.
That was sent to me this morning from a friend. I never seen that. Oh, so you did see that? Yeah, that was sent through this morning. Somebody sent it to me.
All right, so whenever Mr. Tacopina just showed me, when was the first time you saw what you just showed me?
This morning in a text message.
What time did you see it? About?
She hit me last night, the girl who sent this to me, and then I seen it this morning. But this is the first time I saw it.
This morning is the first time you see it.
And what that is a picture of you from the video
Right.
last week.
No, huh? Like, yo, it used to be proud rats. Like, you got these arrogant ass rats running around. Yo, snitch with confidence. The fuck? Snitch with confidence, man. Should never cooperate with them fucking people if you ain't want to get on this fucking stand and get interrogated. Because that's what the fuck you're doing. What, he thought it was going to be a cakewalk? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what do they expect? This is why people don't take the stand. What do they expect? Like, what they fucking think is the movies? Like, this shit is crazy, y'all. It's aggravating as a motherfucker, too.
Los Angeles. I mean, this is my question.
No objection. It is. Sustained before the question.
What is that a picture of, sir?
Objection relevant.
Overall. It's a recreational shooting range, sir. And what's the other picture?
Hit that like button, y'all. Tap the screen twice. Let's get to 100.
It's a shooting range. Yeah, the one on the left. What's the one on the left there? Just me at the shooting range. Oh, we got that. Yes, the one with you at the shooting, right? Okay. And the recreational shooting range is the Los Angeles Gun Club, right? Okay, yeah. So that was posted at 2 o'clock yesterday.
Exactly, y'all. If you're ashamed of it, don't do it, man.
Incidentally,
That's what grandma said, man.
I remembered. I did not see this, and I put that on the status. I did not see this, and I don't need to see this. I told you.
Mr. Efron, let him finish the question.
So it's your testimony, sir, that it is a mere coincidence that many.
Yo, the girl probably set him up. He's so fucking stupid. Like, yo, you shouldn't be dealing with nobody associated to Rocky. Nobody. He's so fucking dumb and green, but he think he's smart. He think he's the smartest person in the room. I wouldn't be surprised if they got that girl to send that shit to his ass. And that's how he even know this shit. But I don't know if that'd be legal or not. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me finish my question. It's your testimony, Mr. Efron, that it is a mere coincidence that minutes after these pictures were posted on the internet by somebody entitled named Don't F with Justice, pictures posted showing you at the Los Angeles Gun Club on October 19, 2021. It's a mere coincidence that you then have to pull the
Shit.
To say you went back and looked at your Instagram And somehow it refreshed your recollection that you were in Los Angeles on that day.
I mean, you just listen to yourself. It took me all day, took me from Friday. You're alive. I had to figure it out. It wasn't easy.
What was that? What did you call him?
I said he's alive to deal with, so I had to figure it out.
All right.
I had to figure it out. And I figured it out on Sunday. I had to keep looking and find it because, like what I said, it wasn't easy.
All right.
We can wrap this up with this. Was that a new story or the video of your trial testimony on
Yo, I swear, yo, I want the judge. He gonna get held in contempt. If this ain't his last day, give it one more day of this shit. The judge gonna give his ass a warning because he's getting tired of him. I want his ass held in contempt 6 months. For real, because he's a bitch. I don't like yo at all, man.
Okay, yes, I did. Okay.
Is that yes?
Yes. Did you look like you were confused by that question at all when you said definitely not?
Yeah.
To be honest, I just wanted to stop talking to you. I thought it was over.
So you just made an answer.
It's not an answer. I just understand. I needed time. Obviously, something like that, you need time. A lot of your questions, you need time. You don't show me time.
You don't need time. You don't need time when it's the truth. You don't need fucking time. You don't need to go back and look at videos and look at. You don't need. The truth is the truth. You're lying.
Just like how you said, John.
Duck and pendant. Stop. Say it again.
I'm good.
All right. Yes, Mr. Efron. We'll go back. 135.
For real. Look, yo flew out that bitch.
145. Would that be better? That would be any more time. All right, folks. We'll be back in session at 145. My concern is.
Stop asking research questions to ChatGPT. Its answers are not
he is
reliable,
pissing me off,
and they are
yo.
difficult
I don't
to be
like yo.
fact-checked.
I don't know how Rocky even ever hung around Shorty. Like, he could never be my friend. Not with that fucking attitude. He act too much like a girl.
Okay, but there's some things that I definitely don't want the jury to hear. On the 3-minute call, between 1 minute and 55 seconds and 2 minutes and 22 seconds, there's discussion about what Relly thinks Rocky's rap sheet, and Rocky has a rap sheet.
Yeah, why you worried about the man rap sheet?
I want the jury hearing it.
I did take that out. Good. You know, when you say the 3 minutes, do you know what you put that?
All right, so he done with him.
55 seconds to 2 minutes and 22.
So he done with him. He lucky, y'all. If it was one more day of him, he'd have been done. He'd have got held in contempt.
Just raise your right hand for us. Thank you. Okay. This shall be stated that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth shall help you God. May you please take a seat at the witness stand. Please state and spell your name for the record.
Wally Sajeni, W-A-L-L-Y-S-A-J-I-M-I.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. What do you do for a living?
I run a technology software agency where we build website software for clients, musicians, creators, brands, direct-to-consumer brands.
Yeah, he ate his ass up on that stand.
Have you done work in that capacity for Rocky?
Yes.
Okay. Have you also, and by the way, do you work for Rocky?
No, I have my own business.
Okay. So you do consulting work?
Yes, consulting.
Did an individual that you know as Relly also ask you to do work for him?
Yes.
Okay. And same capacity as a consultant?
Well, correct.
All right. Now, do you have any, let's get this out of the way. Do you have any personal knowledge of the facts of this case one way or another?
No.
Okay. After Rocky's arrest in this case, and fair to say you're friends with Rocky, right?
Yes.
Okay. After Rocky's arrest in this case, did Relly ask you to do anything for him?
Yes, he did.
What did he ask you to do?
A number of things, but he really wanted to boost his social media presence with certain articles from this case.
What?
Do you remember any?
It was a long list, but they were high publications. TMZ, Rolling Stone, High Society, Complex, so on and so on.
So, Mr. Akron, contacted you and asked you to promote these articles for his social media presence.
Yes, for his further.
Yo, he tried to. Jesus Christ, yo. These are the last days, y'all. Yo. So he wanted to gain clout for being a rat. He wanted to gain clout for telling on his friend of 19 years and wanted it promoted. He wanted it promoted, wanted the world to see it. I want the world to see that I'm snitching on my friend of 19 years, A$AP Rocky. And I need to promote it. I want to put some marketing dollars behind it. I want it on every social media. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Right. He wanted to be the first Woody.
To boost his social media as well, yeah.
And that was articles about this case.
Correct.
Okay. When did refer to the purpose of this conversation?
Might be his distant brother.
That's how you know him, by the way, right? When did Relly last call you?
Just last week on my birthday when I was in Paris. Thursday.
Thursday, the January 30th?
Yeah, around 9 p.m. in Paris. So if I do the math, it's probably 12 noon here.
Okay. And have you been following this case?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Okay. And on that day, on that Thursday, did you see anything particular about this case on Thursday when you watched?
Yeah, just my name being brought up against lies, fabrications, not the truth. So,
well, what in particular did you hear? Who did you hear from?
Relly specifically.
What did you say?
Recordings were fake. Recordings were not him, not I. And I'm a pretty private person,
yeah,
so
for real.
when people lie on my name, it kind of makes me upset. So yeah.
Okay. Now, did you ever send any articles about this case in the last 6 months?
Yes.
In the last 6 months.
On October 17th of 2024, did you send an article about Judge Arnold?
Yes.
On December 24th, 2024, did you send the Daily Mail article entitled The Fears, Heartbreaking Consequence of A$AP Rocky's Trial with Smiley Face?
The relevance of these questions about specific.
Did we ask that? December 27th, 2024, did Relly send you an article from the Daily Mail entitled The Fears, Heartbreaking Consequence of A$AP Rocky's Trial with the Smiley Face next to it?
Yes.
Yo, this is crazy.
So where did you come from?
Paris, France.
Okay. And what were you doing in Paris, France?
See, that's what I'm saying. So he was a proud snitch. So why you get on the stand and play stupid? You was happy to be here. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no place on this earth that he would rather be than sitting on this motherfucking stand. You send this man all these articles to promote it for you. But then you get on the stand and you don't want to be on the stand no more. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This guy's a fucking bozo. Hope we don't never see him again. If I swear, if I was Rocky, he'd be out of here. For real. He lucky I ain't A$AP Rocky. Cause I put this on everything. He will not get away with that. You will not get away with this fraudulent ass story, slandering my name, putting marketing dollars behind it. Man, fuck out of here, man. But like I told y'all, it's a lot of these guys around, man. He ain't no different than Woody. He just like Woody. One of them niggas that be around you, but don't really like you. That's the type of niggas they is. Since you a benefit to them somehow, They ain't gonna cut you off, but they really can't stand you. You understand what I'm saying? They the niggas that even when you do look out for them, give them a couple of hours, they be mad about it because they wish they can do it. Never satisfied ass niggas. Man, you gotta remove them niggas out your circle, man. Them niggas will take you down. They'll take you down, man. For real. Woodies and Rellies are fucking dangerous, they dangerous people. Don't you know how they got the world's most dangerous? They need to do an episode on them. Fuck that. Ain't nobody more dangerous than a person that can play like they fuck with you just because you're beneficial to them. For real. It ain't nothing more dangerous than that, y'all. Fuck. They need to do a world's most dangerous, starring Lil Woody and Riley. For real, you can't trust them type niggas, man. You can't trust them niggas, man. Them niggas will sink your motherfucking ship. It don't matter what you do with a phone. You can pay their legal fees. Give them every dollar in your pocket. They ain't never gonna be satisfied because it ain't about what you give them. They just don't want you to have it. I'm telling you, these niggas not unique. It's a lot of them niggas. It's a lot of them niggas, man. They everywhere. Sit around you, accept gifts from you, go on trips with you. But meanwhile, they can't stand you. They hate your fucking guts. Every dollar you spend, that should make their blood boil. FBI cheese gang. Yeah, man. I said they need to do a world's most dangerous. I'm telling you, ain't nobody. They are the most dangerous people in the world. And then with Woody, you had the dynamic that he fuck around and kill you too. Goodness great. It don't get no more dangerous than that. So you can fake like you fuck with me. Yo, I can't fake for nobody. If I don't fuck with you, you gonna know. You straight up and down. I cannot sit around a person that I don't like. Ain't happening. I dip as soon as you pull up. Oh, y'all fucking with y'all? I'm gone, bro. No, I don't fuck with y'all for real. But these niggas will sit around you, laugh and joke with you, smile in your face. Meanwhile, hate your guts. What's up, Mo? You talking about the one from Baltimore? Probably doing another fucking plane. Them niggas don't like that shit, yo. Is he alright? He ain't died, did he? He ain't died, did he? Yeah, y'all. They dangerous. They dangerous, y'all. Woody dangerous. Really dangerous. Look at this shit they try to do to their friends, man. You got two niggas that knew these niggas for however many years. Been around these niggas. Party with these niggas. Chill with these. Probably fuck bitches with these niggas. And how Wack put it on the story and it happened in the city. I don't know about that. I was eating pizza, y'all. Yeah, but they'll sit around you, y'all, and they'll sink you. They'll sink your fucking ship. Every time you turn your back, they just poking holes in your shit. Next thing you know, you start sinking. You like, what the fuck? Fuck I'm sinking for a whole time. This nigga got on a life jacket. He the only one going to survive. Your whole boat done sunk. This nigga done swum the shore. Man, fuck them niggas, man. I don't like niggas like yo, man. They need to be eradicated. The world is better without them. What you mean why I'm talking like that? Because you got a fucking person that's sitting there lying on somebody that he called his friend for 19 years just because he jealous that his friend ain't giving no money. He jealous. Created a whole fake ass beef over some motherfucking over a fucking funeral that got paid for. And 5 years go past, you still mad about it, man. Fuck him. And anybody that like him and think like him. Yeah, Tyrone, man. Ain't nobody with that fake shit, man. I don't even know, y'all. You probably can't. You probably can't. It do, y'all. And here, clout chasing too. Y'all know clout chasing. Clout chasing, jealousy, envy, hate. All goes along with the same. It's all on the same level. Because it blocks out judgment. It blocks out common sense. Jealousy, envy, hate, and love. You know what I mean? All jealousy, envy, hate, love. All four of those things block out common sense. It blocks out judgment. When you chasing clout, like obviously he was, you're not even paying attention to nothing else. You just looking at the clout. Yo really tried to promote him taking a stand. But then get on the stand and don't want to be on the stand. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Yo, crazy. But yeah, I gotta go though, y'all. I gotta start getting to bed a little earlier. Yeah, for real, man. I can't fuck with that, y'all. That his whole demeanor just rubbed me the wrong way. But y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all can support the platform. Cash App Baltimore Swag. Support the movement. You know we go live every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Salute to everybody that tapped in. Lloyd, 144K, DJ, Bob. Who else? Mo. No Heart. And everybody, man. Everybody, even people that didn't comment. Ryan. My man Mackie. But yeah, I appreciate y'all though, y'all. Benji. Shy. My man Dave, man. It's another day of KBG News. Make sure I just uploaded the video, y'all. Make sure I check out that video I just uploaded. Just in case YouTube don't see the notifications. You know, they be playing sometimes. It's another day of KBG News, and I'm out.